Have you ever wondered why we're looking up again? After half a century of silence, humanity has turned its eyes back to that pale companion that has watched us from the darkness for billions of years. But this time, something is different. This time, we're not just visiting, we're asking a question that would have seemed impossible just decades ago. Could we live there? Something stirred in the collective human spirit. Sometime in these past few years, perhaps it was the discovery that the moon is not as empty as we once believed. Hidden in its shadowed craters lies water frozen, waiting. Perhaps it was the realization that our home planet feels smaller now, more fragile, or perhaps it is simply time. Nations that once competed now collaborate. Dreams that once sounded like fiction now sit quietly on drawing boards, ready. The moon calls to us again. But why now? And why does it feel so urgent? The moon presents us with a paradox wrapped in silver light. It is close enough to reach, yet hostile in every possible way. It offers resources, but no forgiveness. It invites us to stay, while reminding us every moment how easily we could die there. Imagine stepping onto that surface, where your footprints will outlast civilizations. The sky above you is eternally black, and Earth hangs there like a blue jewel, beautiful and unreachable. The silence is not peaceful, it is absolute. The kind of silence that makes you aware of your heartbeat, of every breath, of how thin the line is between existence and nothing at all. And yet, beneath that lifeless surface lies everything we need: water, oxygen, fuel, not just to return home, but perhaps to go further. The moon seduces us with possibility, while reminding us how small, how fragile we truly are. But what does it mean to live where Earth is just another star? Astronauts who have seen our world from space often speak of a quiet transformation. They call it the overview effect. The sudden understanding that our planet is precious, isolated, and utterly unique. But they always came home. What happens to the human spirit when home becomes that distant point of light? When the sunrise you've known your entire life is replaced by 2 weeks of blinding daylight, followed by 2 weeks of endless night. When the sound of wind, the smell of rain, the rhythm of seasons exist only as memories. The moon will test more than our technology. It will test what it means to be human in a place where nothing grows, nothing changes, nothing answers back. Who do we become? Living on the moon means accepting that survival is never automatic. Every breath, every step, every moment must be earned. The danger there is often invisible. Radiation you cannot see, slowly rewriting the body one silent day at a time. The dust is not soft like Earth's. It is sharp, restless, clinging to everything. Every step you take pulls the earth a little farther out of your bones. Your muscles forget. Your sleep fractures. Your body remembers it does not belong. And yet, we have survived Antarctica, the deep ocean, the vacuum of space. We adapt, we endure, but survival is not living. So the real question remains, can we build not just shelters, but a life, a community, a future? There are 2 visions of our lunar future. In one, the moon is a gateway, a place to learn, to prepare, to reach beyond. In the other, the moon becomes home, not for everyone, but for some. a new branch of human civilization looking back at Earth and forward into infinity. Which future awaits us may depend on something we cannot yet measure. It may depend on whether the first child born under that black sky looks up at Earth and thinks home, or looks deeper into space and thinks next. Every great human journey has begun with a simple question: what if? But the moon asks us something different. Not what if, but who are we? Are we the species that dreams or the species that goes? The answer may not be found in technology or budgets, but in something quieter, something older, the courage to leave everything familiar and begin again under alien stars. Will humans live on the moon soon? Perhaps the real question is not when, but why. Perhaps it is not about the moon at all, but about who we choose to become. The moon waits, patient, silent, eternal. It has watched us learn, build, dream, and now it watches us decide whether those dreams are big enough to carry us home or away from it forever.